Imagine the thrill of revisiting a beloved fairy tale that sparked countless childhood dreams. Only this time, it's brought to life with real actors and cutting-edge effects. That's the exciting buzz surrounding Disney's revival of its live-action Tangled adaptation. And it's got fans buzzing with anticipation. But here's where it gets controversial. What if the casting choices shake up everything you thought you knew about these iconic characters? According to a recent report from Deadline, the studio is dusting off the project after a temporary halt, with Scarlett Johansson reportedly in talks to portray the cunning Mother Gothel. This isn't just any reboot. It's helmed by Gracey, the director behind the hit musical spectacle The Greatest Showman, and features a screenplay penned by Jennifer Kaytin Robinson, known for her sharp storytelling in projects like Someone Great. To give you some context, Disney hit pause on production back in April, right after their live-action Snow White remake failed to dazzle audiences, pulling in just $206 million globally. For beginners diving into Hollywood economics, this highlights how box office success can make or break a film's fate. Disney studios often weigh these numbers heavily when deciding on greenlighting similar projects. And this is the part most people miss. There's a stark contrast between reviving older animated gems like Tangled and adapting more modern hits. Take films such as The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and Lilo Stitch. These have soared at the theaters, with Lilo Stitch's recent live-action version raking in an astounding $1.03 billion worldwide. It's a reminder that audience tastes evolve, and what works for timeless classics might need fresh twists to capture today's viewers. As of now, Tangled hasn't received a full green light from Disney, remaining in its early development stages. The 2010 animated original, voiced by talents like Mandy Moore, Zachary Levi, Donna Murphy, and Ron Perlman, earned a solid $600 million globally. For those unfamiliar, the story centers on Rapunzel, whose extraordinarily long magical hair has kept her confined to a hidden tower her whole life. But when a dashing fugitive thief discovers her secret, it sets off a whirlwind adventure where she steps into the unknown and uncovers her true identity. Think freedom, romance, and a splash of humor, all wrapped in a tale of self-discovery. On a related note, Disney is also making big moves in the literary world, shelling out a substantial seven-figure deal to secure the rights to Katherine Rundell's enchanting series, Impossible Creatures. This acquisition underscores Disney's strategy of diversifying beyond films into books that could inspire future adaptations, much like how they've done with other beloved franchises. For a quick taste of the series, here's a synopsis pulled from Amazon. The day Christopher rescued a drowning baby griffin from a secret lake forever altered his world. It introduced him to the archipelago, a collection of uncharted islands where mythical beasts of all varieties have flourished for millennia. And that's when he crosses paths with Mal, a fugitive girl urgently seeking his aid. Together, Mal and Christopher dive into a perilous journey, island hopping in pursuit of answers to why the island's magic is dwindling and creatures are mysteriously perishing. They seek wisdom from sphinxes, clash with colossal krakens, and bargain with mighty dragons. Yet as they near the grim reality, it's evident. The burden of salvation rests solely on them. To preserve the archipelago, Mal and Christopher must rise to the challenge alone. Spending that kind of money, well into the millions, is no small feat. But industry experts see Impossible Creatures as a potential goldmine, comparable to blockbuster literary empires like the Harry Potter books, the Hunger Games trilogy, and even the Twilight Saga. With 5 planned volumes in the series, 2 have already hit shelves. The first in 2023, and the second, The Poisoned King, just released. Rapunzel has been showered with praise, claiming Author of the Year and Children's Book of the Year honors at the 2024 British Book Awards. The books have flown off shelves, selling over 4 million copies across the globe. Originally conceived as a trilogy, Rapunzel's growing success prompted an expansion to 5 core novels, plus spin-offs and prequels to deepen the world building for fans. Now, let's stir the pot a bit. Scarlett Johansson as Mother Gothel? Some fans might cheer the powerhouse actress bringing her charisma to the role, while others argue it could overshadow the original's charm or even spark debates about age-appropriate casting in fairy tales. And what about Rapunzel? Who do you envision in that role? A fresh face like a rising star, or someone with the vocal chops of the original Mandy Moore? Do you think reviving older Disney stories is worth the risk? Or should studios stick to modern hits that already have proven appeal? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with Johansson's potential casting, or do you have a counterpoint that could change the game? We'd love to hear your take and keep the conversation going.